So here's the thing, everybody. PC players get so many options for their visual settings, but poor old console players don't get much at all. Fortunately, today I'm going to share with you the best options just to make your game look a little bit better. Now, there really aren't many options, but we can tweak a couple of things, and honestly, you're going to be surprised. So let's start with the brightness. Okay, I have mine on 60, sometimes I go higher, and that was mainly because of basically the rose skin from last season and the previous seasons that was pretty impossible to see. This season, however, since the big Season 3 update, we can see a lot better generally. The map's just brighter, so I've actually brought that down a little bit. I'm at about 55, you can even go lower at this point. Then we move on to film grain. Again, I basically just leave this at 0, like I always suggest to do. You don't want any distractions in game. The other things don't matter too much here, but I do have subtitles disabled and colorblind settings. Now, this is the big one. This is the difference maker. So I have mine on Tritonopia. I have in previous videos, in my big settings video, suggested having this on Deuteranopia, but with this Season 3 and all the color changes that they've had in game, I've changed it to Tritonopia. This is changing essentially the saturation on the map, so the colors pop that little bit more, and this is not entirely how Warzone intended it to look. When we drop the colorblind setting back to disabled, you can see that the colors just drain a little bit. It looks a little bit duller, and that's not necessarily what you want. You want the colors to pop, and I'll show you the difference between Deuteranopia and Tritonopia now. Like, obviously, Deuteranopia is a little bit better, and I thought it was the best option for the last few seasons, but like I say, since Season 3 and we've had these big changes in the color of the map, I really think Tritonopia does the job. And you can, I mean, I'm gonna just look out on the vista here and do these changes. So we go to disabled, looks massively different, looks drained. We put it to Deuteranopia, it looks a little bit better, we're improving. But Tritonopia, honestly, I'm absolutely loving it. And just a couple of extra settings before I do go. The colorblind setting, target, you want it on both, so that applies to basically the whole map and the interface of which you use. And then the other stuff, of course, I always have world motion blur and weapon motion blur disabled. It's just less distractions and you can see your targets a little bit easier. But honestly, that's all I've got to share with you for in-game settings. You can tweak the settings on your monitor or TV. Particularly, I suggest potentially altering the brightness, but that's kind of up to you, and you can do that in-game. Saturation, you can tweak a little bit more, so the colors that we get from Tritonopia, which make it look so good, is from the tweaking of saturation, so you can do that on your monitor as well. Finally, there's sharpness. Now, you can tweak that if you find the screen a little bit grainy, and you just want to see things a little bit more clearer. That's an option too. But that's actually everything for this video. I know it was pretty simple, but hopefully this can make your console visual settings just look that little bit better. If you did find the video helpful, please give it a like. And if you haven't already, subscribe for more Call of Duty videos, shorts, and streams. Bye for now.